Right. So, who likes looks more? Thank you, by the way, Kirsty. Eric. Men or women? Countless studies always suggest men rank attractiveness in a girlfriend higher than women do in a boyfriend. Ladies apparently place more significance on personality and status. And if you look at the world of beautiful people in Hollywood, I suppose there does seem to be a ring of truth to it. Julia Roberts dated country star Lala Lovett. Our own Lara Stone wedded comic David Walliams. Beyonce's married to multimillionaire Jay-Z.
What are you saying about all of those boys?
I didn't write that bit. That's all news to me. Evolutionary psychologists would say that men value looks because beauty suggests good genes and fertility, and that will mean that you can provide him lots of good-looking spawn. Women go for status because a powerful man is more likely to ensure any offspring will have a stable life. Where does that leave us with monster star Charlize Theron, who this weekend was snapped with her new boyfriend, modern family funny man Eric Stonestreet? Now, I think it's fair to say Eric is slightly different from her last three fellas, rocker Stephen Jenkins and two actors, Craig Berko and Stuart Townsend. Now, they were all hunks, but now she's gone for someone less so. So, Georgie, I'm now completely confused.
Oh, we're a very confusing breed, us women. We're very confusing. What are you confused by? What is perplexing you?
That men go for looks. Hundreds of years we've heard that. That seems to be the case. Women don't. I hear this a lot when we refer to evolutionary psychology. I just don't believe a word of it. I see on TV, there's something I saw the other day, and it's a crowd of girls, and some fit bloke comes in, oh, he's buff, and everybody gets very excited. So, Charlize Theron, 3 really good-looking partners in a row, and then, OK, Mr. Fatface. Oh, he's got a fat face! I'm sure he's a lovely guy. I'm just observing that he's not a looker like the others.
But you could go on a date with a really good-looking boy, and then you could go on another date with him, and you could be struggling for something to talk about across the dinner table because the first date you may have gone to the cinema or whatever, and it glosses over things. With
a less good-looking person, couldn't you? It's still... just doesn't matter...
No, but it's preconceptions, isn't it? And so your preconception would be, yeah, no, I'll go out on a date with that guy. And then you step it up, and a couple of dates later you think, God, I've got nothing in common with you. I've got nothing to talk to you about. This is not going to go anywhere. So it's just...
So why did you go for the good-looking guy in the first place, then?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying those sorts of things don't necessarily last. And as you get older, you get more discerning about what you want in life.
So, give us some generalisations, then. Generally speaking, where does looks come in a woman's list of things she looks for in a partner? 1 being very important, 10 being not very important at all.
I'd say, well, you've got to be attracted to that person, otherwise, you know, forget everything else. But I'd say about a 3 or a 4.
OK. And
I definitely think it's not a lie that women find personality very attractive. They love character. They love people who make them laugh. They want to giggle their way through life.
And Chris, where would a man rate attractiveness in a woman?
From first impressions, probably 7 or 8. I'd reckon.
7 or 8?
From first impressions, anyway.
1 being the most important?
I think girls give guys more time to get to know them, whereas a guy will look and see what's there straight away rather than making a decision after getting to know it.
OK. So it's about the same. I think we missed. So it's about the same.
But I think George is absolutely the nail on the head. It's an age thing, and as you get older, you get more discerning and you get more... the looks aren't quite as important. Because
everyone wants to go out with the captain of the rugby team when you're 16.
Even though we didn't even have a rugby team, I wanted to go out.
And then you change. You just change.
I say it starts off when you're very young as I just want someone to go out with me, isn't it? and it doesn't matter what they look like. I just want to go out with someone. Yeah? Right, Eric? Yeah? Right, OK. And then what? And then where do you go from there? Then you start to get a bit picky, perhaps, and you maybe dance with the looks thing?
But what's interesting is you get pickier in a different sense. So you don't get choosy as to what sort of look you like. I mean, there are some girlfriends I have which have a stereotypical like. They see one guy and it sort of fits the mould, and they keep repeating the same thing and keep dating the similar sort of look of a guy again and again and again, which is quite amusing. I think as you get older, you become pickier in different ways because you're looking for something else. You're looking for something different from life.
It's annoying when things start going as well, when you start losing hair and you start putting on weight, and then you're like, what little you had, when that starts going, you're holding on now, you're literally your white knuckles, and then you offer your personality on a small plate, and the plate's cracked and the personality's rubbish.
Can we say, Georgie, again, that going for looks is something you grow out of, then? Is that...
I totally think that's the case, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you go along with that?
I agree with that. Yep.
We might have funny
Not
fans
to say
sometimes.
it's not important, because you have to find that person mutually attractive, don't you? But all the other things come into play far more than they ever did.
For joining us this morning, really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the trip. Love Oktoberfest. And good luck tonight at the Inside Soap Awards.
Thank you.
Georgie and Steve will see you tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our panel. Tomorrow we've got Lorraine Kelly, Anne Robinson and Esther Ranson. Oh, and Claudia Winkleman on the panel. Well, kind of. We've got the next best thing in the form of impressionist Deborah Stevenson. Join her and us 9:15 tomorrow. Bye for now.
To be part of the Wright Stuff, well, if you've got something to shout about, why not join our live studio audience? Call us now on 0207 173 5555. Get a seat and get on TV.